hour later.
Cotabato. The capital of South Cotabato is Corondan. The population of South Cotabato last 2015 was 915,289 people. The land area was measured 3,935.95 square kilometers, and it has 10 municipalities and 199 barangays. So, history of South Cotabato. The area on what South Cotabato used to be part of Davao Province until 1914. February 27, 1939, pioneers mostly coming from the zone led by the late General Paulino Santos arrived and laid the foundation for what was to become the progressive province is today. July 18, 1966, South Cotabato was separated from Cotabato as an independent province. 1975, with the creation of the regions under the President Ferdinand Marcos, South Cotabato was grouped in Region 13, also known as the Southern Mindanao. Festivals in South Cotabato. First is Plumok Festival. It's taken from the Bilaan word which means hunting ground, celebrated by showing their products. It was celebrated on March 22 yearly. Next is Helubong Festival. Every 9 to 11 of November, it was held on Lake Cebu. Eco-Cultural Center of South Cotabato refers the unique cultural identity. The last one is Kamayadan Festival. Ilonggo term for Mayad means good. Celebrate on the 1st to 10th of March. It's a various activity to show the abundance. Tourist attractions in South Cotabato. First is Lake Cebu. Municipality of Lake Cebu is the first-class municipality of the province of the South Cotabato, Philippines. According to the 2015 census, it has a population of 87,442 people. The best-selling Lonely Planet described the Lake Cebu as the place located in the bold forest of the mountains. Weather is 25 degrees Celsius with wind south at 10 kilometers per hour and 80% of humidity in Corondan City. This humble space housed items such as metalwares from indigenous group and technological artifacts from the early 1900s. There even are few interesting pieces of the famous historical figures such as pair of boots owned by General Emilio Aguinaldo, the first Philippine president, and the stone carving made by national hero Jose Rizal. The South Cotabato Community Museum and the Rosario B. Tantoco Memorial Hall is located at the 3rd floor of the South Cotabato Gymnasium and the Cultural Center of Alunan Avenue. Tupi Tarsier Sanctuary. Tupi Tarsier Sanctuary was located on Purok Bagong Silang, Barangay Linan Road, Tupi, 9505 South Cotabato. South Cotabato Tarsier Sanctuary no longer accept walk-in visitors last 2019 in a bid to protect the critical tertiary and its habitat in South Cotabato.
hour later.
Destination, Cotabato City in the Philippines.
I'm RJ Manalo, and I'm your tour guide for today. Cotabato. The capital of Cotabato is Kidapawan. The population of Cotabato last 2015 was recorded 1,379,747 people. Land area was measured 9,008.90 square kilometers. It has 17 municipalities and 543 barangays. History of Cotabato. 1956, Christianity was introduced by Spaniards in the province. However, they were unable to penetrate the area until the second half of 19th century. July 15, 1903, though Act Number 787 of the Philippine Commission Cotabato, covering what now the provinces of Cotabato, Maguindanao, Sultan Kudarat, South Cotabato, and Sarangani, became district of huge Moro province. December 1941, Japanese planes bombed involved in Cotabato. Cotabato derives its name from Maguindanao word kuta, wata from Malay Cotabato, meaning stone fort, referring to the stone in which served the seat of Sultan Muhammad Kudarat. Some of barangays of province have voted yes to the plebiscite of the creation of BSHM. Accommodation. Accommodation is a room, group of rooms, or building which someone may live or stay. I will show you some hotels or the top 5 hotels in Cotabato City. Festivals in Cotabato. First is Kalibungan Festival. Kalibungan Festival was celebrated on October 27 yearly. Kalibungan, a Minavu word which signifies get together, or festival presently formally received for the merriment title of the yearly establishing commemoration of the province of Cotabato. Fruit Festival. Within the 17 towns in the city that produce the finest mangosteens, durians, and lanzones, Itabawan City, hailed as the city of fruits, and annually celebrates Timpupo Festival during month of August. Among the Visayas indigenous highland tribes of North Cotabato, Timpupo is a generic term of harvest. Sharif Kabusuan Festival. The annual Sharif Kabusuan Festival, which will open December 15 and runs December 19, features parade, dancing, business fora, exhibit, and feast in the commemoration of the arrival Sheriff Muhammad Kabusuan, an Arab missionary of Malaysia who introduced Islam Mindanao in 13th century. Tourist attractions in Cotabato City. First is Asik-Asik Falls, or Dalaw Falls for the local, is situated on City de la Barangay Upper Dado, Almado, North Cotabato. It is nested the lower slope of Mountain Ragang. It is called Mountain Tipayugang or Blue Mountain. Grand Mosque of Cotabato is situated in Cotabato City and the largest mosque in the Philippines, with the capacity to accommodate 15,000 people. The mosque is located at Barangay Kalingan, Cotabato City. It is also the second largest mosque in Southeast Asia after Istiqlal Mosque in Indonesia. Rio Grande de Mindanao, also known as the Mindanao River, is the second largest river system in the Philippines. Located on the southern island of the Mindanao, it has the drainage of 23,169 kilometers, draining the majority of the central of eastern portion of island with a total length of 373 kilometers. It is an important transportation of artery of the island, used mainly transporting agricultural products and formerly
Hour later.
Sultan Kudarat. The capital of Sultan Kudarat is Isulan, and the population of Sultan Kudarat last 2015 is 812,095 people. Land area was measured 5,298.34 square kilometers. And it has 11 municipalities and 249 barangays. The 59% of the population are Roman Catholics. Sultan Kudarat, the name of the province, was derived from a Muslim ruler, the late Sultan Muhammad Diputan Kudarat, of the Sultanate of the Mindanao, who reigned from 1625 to 1671. He was considered as one of the heroes of the Republic of the Philippines, not only because of the virtues and the leadership, because of his patriotic repelling Spanish domination. History of Sultan Kudarat. Sultan Kudarat was former province of Cotabato. In its creation of the independent province, November 22, 1973, through Presidential Decree number 341 signed by President Ferdinand E. Marcos. Sultan Kudarat is now under administrative supervision of region per EO. Economy of Sultan Kudarat. The economy of Sultan Kudarat is predominantly agricultural. Leading crops produced are rice, corn, coconuts, coffee, bananas, mangoes, durian, and African palm. Tuna caught along the coast, the Celeb Sea, exported to Japan and Europe.
Mga Pilipino, tumo sa Sultan Kudarat, nagkaisa at nagkabunlot, iwan niya'y tinaguyod. Nais naming ipabalik, kami lahat magkakapatid, sa Sultan Kudarat namin Pagbudalan